The Whiskey Brothers podcast is intended for an adult listening audience. If you find yourself easily offended, I guarantee this will do it.
They don't want no problem. Nah.
From Houston, Texas, the Whiskey Brothers podcast starts now.
Welcome to the Whiskey Brothers podcast, episode 840.
Rob loves anger.
844. Slade Ham, Rob Bungle, Trey Tutson, your Whiskey Brothers in the studio. What do I have to tell you? September 17th, the Houston Improv. I should have mentioned this on Tuesday.
My sister's birthday.
Is it September 17th?
She's turning. Yeah, that's Constitution Day.
I did not know. It's
We the people fuck over minorities except white people.
I didn't know all the lyrics. That's funny. I've never heard them slow. I'll be at the Houston Improv. Whiskey Bent.
Chopped and screwed. Constitution.
I've never heard it. It's the remix.
We the people.
It's in order to fall. Yeah, in order to fuck a perfect union.
Oh God!
Some of that grape drink. I'll be at the Improv. I don't know who's coming. I think Rob, maybe Trey. We'll see if it depends. It's my show. We'll fucking punch you in the dick. That's this son of a bitch. They get cocky young.
Yeah.
No, I just
Look at this high pitch ass fucking.
Made himself giggle.
I'm actually that.
You tell me who the Improv gave a night to.
Every time you say a gig, I always goes headline. This because
I'm gonna start doing this with you just to listen to you never answer.
I'm sorry. Well, if it's in El Paso, it's either me or you.
Once a fucking year.
For sure. Or Kid and Play. One of those three.
Oh, sorry. No, on the 17th though.
So the Houston Improv, and I'm doing. I did. Rob went with me.
Oh yeah.
You were, bro. That room is so good.
Yeah,
it was fun.
It's so good. It's a great room. Rob kicked ass. Rob went up for the first time in 6 months.
No.
Since the Christmas show.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
For the first time
9 months
since the Christmas show, and he did well.
Yeah,
I did all right.
Yeah,
he's a vet.
He set the
it's in his bones.
A World War I vet. He set the
That's right.
he set the stage, and then I went up and I had a very, very, very good time. And I did. It was the first time I've done more. I did 2 12-minute sets back in like May. And then I haven't been up since February. I did an hour and 13, and I did 2 jokes that were old.
Oh my! Oh, okay, fantastic. Yeah. That's great.
2 jokes that were old. It was it went well. So I'm anyway, long story short, the Improv show is going to be a ton of shit that nobody's ever seen because I got it.
You've had time.
Yeah, well, because you write it all down, but you don't know if they're jokes.
They're just thoughts.
Yeah. They're just words in a book.
Yeah.
Till you put it in front of people, and it was really cool because we had some Whiskey Brothers fans, and some me fans that were the crowd was small. It's middle of nowhere, Texas, with limited capacity. We had 35 people in there.
That's really good for any speakeasy shows that's going on.
For anything happening.
Anything
right now.
happening, that's really good.
So it was a lot of fun.
Who drove?
With Rob.
I did.
What?
Rob.
How many naps?
Oh, bro, he nailed it. It was I was drunk on the way. They sent me because I don't drink anymore, right? Like I drink when we're here.
Yeah, that's all we do. We do a shot
on Monday nights. I do 3 or 4 shots, and that's it. And then during the rest of the week, I don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
So I'm
nowhere to go.
And I start talking, and the shots start coming up. And then you know how like you go, well, my muscle memory will kick in on the jokes, right?
Yeah.
Like if I could just get the first word out, then my muscle memory will kick in. Well, it's hard to find the first word for starters.
100%.
But 2, once you find the first word, here's the problem. It all kicks back in. I'd tell a joke and I'd go, let me get a shot.
Yeah.
And then
the muscles started saying, I don't remember.
Wait, what are you doing?
I don't remember.
And then my liver was like, we weren't at rehearsal. Yeah, it was. So by the end of the show, I told Rob I recorded the whole thing. I went back and listened to it, and I couldn't remember Willem Dafoe's name in my closer.
Yeah.
It was That was a remarkable night.
That's great.
So
man.
If you guys were out there, I appreciate y'all being there.
That's great that went good.
Good comedy shit.
It was fun.
So yeah, that show, and I didn't know what I interrupted to pitch my own show, but I'm gonna have this shot of whiskey, and you guys go back to what you were talking about.
Complaining about something.
No, I said save it.
Oh, fuck, man. You know what? I was doing good. I had suppressed everything like I've done a lot of stuff in my childhood.
Yeah, you're struggling right now.
And now I'm just mad. So, Monday after the thing, we talk.
So if you're a follower of the Whiskey Brothers, and this will translate to the Twitch later, but after we air the first episode live. We air Tuesday's episode live. Mm-hmm. And then afterwards, Trey sits around and chats with...
Takes calls from the
fans. It's a bit of an AMA... Vox Populi. Mm-hmm. And Trey has that conversation, and we usually you go out to smoke a cigarette, I go out to stand next to you and chat, and it's a wonderful part of the evening. And then I hear the escalated voice come from the inside, and he starts to get high pitched.
Yeah.
And I start to wonder if someone left a pair of headphones around a microphone or something.
He was lamenting the fact that people took umbrage with the fact that he doesn't believe in dinosaurs.
Right, well, like me.
And
I believe in them. I take umbrage.
And we had a fucking
a spirited.
I can't even get the goddamn words out. This is
Trey.
debate.
You're really.
All right. Yeah, I'm livid because.
And whoever this listener is masturbating right now.
Melissa McCuntface.
Oh, stop!
She
Don't.
fucking. No, I'm sorry. I thought that was her name. It was like McCunty or something like that. It wasn't. It was.
Stop.
It was an alliteration.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, all right. I've lost my place.
She was upset that you don't believe in
You
dinosaurs.
misspoke. She's one.
Yeah.
No, she ain't fucking
one.
So
look at this. He's frazzled.
What the fuck? I don't even know what he means.
He doesn't. He
One
doesn't.
WON, one ONE, one
I said frazzled.
JUAN.
She's one. WON.
She ain't fucking winning. I'm the victor. So look,
I'm the victim.
this the bullshit. I'm the victor. So look, I'm telling them.
Oh, if you're not in our live feed on Mondays, you should be.
I'm telling them.
Tell them.
No, first of all,
Tell 'em.
Cause
the high pitch.
home she. What the fuck is her name?
Home she.
Fucking
Home she.
What is McTit's name? The chick that recommended the documentary.
It doesn't. Okay, we know who you're
I
talking
don't
about.
fucking know.
Let's not drag people in here by
Fuck it.
individuals.
No, fuck it. They call me out. They get the.
Look, high pitch.
That was way too high.
Glass
Yeah.
breaking.
All right.
That was.
So she calls. She's
Mariah Carey
she
level.
recommends
That
this
was on a-
documentary,
yeah.
right? I put the documentary on, and I say, hey, if you're gonna recommend a documentary about it, make sure it's fucking interesting. Don't put me on just a bunch of
Well, nobody knows how easily bored you are.
white facathon. Like, there's no interesting shit
White
happening.
I
Facathon.
bet I like that.
They're just revealing ancient myths. That's all the fuck that's happening. None of this shit is true or whatever. So there's this thing where they find
Yeah,
this
I'm gonna
giant
let you
fucking-
gloss over that, but go ahead.
this giant dinosaur bone, which all just look like rocks. If you've ever seen this shit, it's just like rocks or it's like imprints that's on the rock.
That look just like feet.
No, the fuck
Or
they
a
don't.
skeleton of a fish.
Or some the skeleton.
Okay, but like when you see the whole skeleton in the rock.
we don't see that with dinosaurs.
Yes.
They show some. No, they show this. I'm telling you what I saw on this thing. They show this big ass rock.
Okay,
and
well, I want to ring in and just say that I've actually stood there and looked
that's
at
right,
rocks.
yeah. Okay.
Like the sides of.
He's well traveled.
No, this isn't. This isn't. I'm just. I need you to. I am as open-minded as the next motherfucker. If you can talk me out of dinosaurs, I will walk away with you right now.
Let's talk about
with
it.
dinosaurs behind
Get ready
us.
to walk. Get your shoes, because we finna walk away from this bullshit.
Trey, I literally am telling you.
They died from a meteorite, which is the Gulf of Mexico. All these fucking myths. We don't know what it is.
I'm here as your friend, willing to go with you.
Mexicans dug that shit up trying to find a way out of getting beheaded.
Wait, what?
I don't know. Look, it's all myths.
Stop yelling at me. Listen, this is.
So you don't believe dinosaurs, but you believe that Mexicans dug the Gulf of Mexico?
Yeah. I'm saying I've stood there and I've looked at a wall of rock, like a cliff, that had bones shaped like a dinosaur in it.
He ain't buying it.
I'm just asking, did elves put them there in the middle of the night?
To these motherfuckers and you.
Yes, and me. I'm one of those motherfuckers.
As of the most recent.
I apologize for outing
slave.
myself.
There are no fucking photos of these motherfuckers.
What do you
there
mean?
are no video footage
of the dinosaurs?
Of these motherfuckers.
Yes, there's no video footage of anything
Dinosaurs
older than 100 years.
Is a terrible telephone game.
So are the 1800s then.
No, that's not true.
The 1700s.
Because they at least painted shit of these motherfuckers.
There aren't paintings of dinosaurs because there were no people
There
then.
ain't nothing. All there is fucking guesswork sculptures. That's all it is. People guessing. The big ass, that's guessing.
What do you
we
think?
think they was as big as the Golden Gate Bridge,
No.
but we don't really know. They don't fucking know.
You didn't realize how big that is?
They're guessing.
No, they're not. They have the actual skeletons. Skeletons.
I can't even fucking.
You can't even with you, Slade.
What?
You can't even with you,
Those
Slade.
aren't that's bullshit.
Those are just rock-shaped like possible skeletons.
I think I told you they shaped that shit into those bones.
But you can see it in the.
So they have a bone factory.
Yes.
Where they shape this shit to fit their narrative.
It's like fucking. It's like working at fucking Ford in the goddamn.
Like Build-A-Bear. You just
somebody's in there just fucking putting this shit
make up
together.
a
We're making
dinosaur.
femurs.
Why do I gotta? My thing was this. Why do I gotta fucking believe some shit that y'all are just regurgitating? You're just fucking shooting up shit that somebody else is fucking.
No, I
told
saw
you.
the rocks.
What do you mean? You saw the rocks?
That was his best way.
that were made by the dinosaur makers.
That's not real dinosaurs.
Not in the museum.
They did. I just don't.
Not in the museum. In the wild. In the out there in the land where the rocks grow. Where the rocks grow.
There's a place that they
Where the rocky
section
things
off,
grow.
and they say if you look to your left, there's fucking dinosaur rocks.
You think so? You
that
think,
that's what they do.
You think fucking paleontological fucking
Did you pay?
Banksy did it?
Did you pay for that? Did you pay to go see that
It was
shit?
a national park.
Which
or a state park.
So yes, tax dollars.
I think I paid
So you
$7 to get in.
So you understand what I'm saying? They rope motherfucking cunt looking down. I thought I knocked something over. They fucking rope shit off.
This girl has got him playing on tilt.
They rope shit off to make profits off of it, but it doesn't exist. They don't. They're not a.
You know what? You convinced me. Dinosaurs are
But
fake.
I'm saying the descendants of. Then I was like, then they start naming the descendants of it. Alligators and crows and turtles. I'm like, how come none of them are as big as fucking New Jersey?
Your concern is the provenance of the dinosaur bones.
Yeah, they're not. It's not. I'm saying, why I gotta believe?
Does he know what provenance means?
No, I don't know why the fuck you said that. Provenance.
I was just curious.
No, Trey.
The size.
You don't have to believe.
The history of ownership is a provenance.
You do not have to believe.
My thing is, it's just.
There's no just. You just relax. You don't have to believe. Why are you feeling pressured?
Other shit.
Why you feel so pressured to believe? And then you took it personally? Hey, look, just because you're the only person in the world that believes something doesn't make you wrong. You fucking stand on that.
I don't believe that the earth is flat or no goofy shit like that.
I'm going to go out on a ledge.
I know that.
I think he's wrong.
I'm not saying
Y'all just buying dinosaurs. Y'all just fuck it, dinosaurs.
Yeah, you know what? I finally answered dinosaurs.
I'll ask you this: how do you know? Can you prove?
Oh, here comes Rob
that
with his atheist
Steven
logic.
Spielberg didn't capture dinosaurs and make Jurassic Park.
Yeah, I could prove it.
Now you could prove that? Because I say Steven Spielberg captured
How
dinosaurs.
can you prove that?
How can you prove that he didn't?
Now
do that?
I could Google
Because I
the
saw
people who worked on
in
the
his
CGI.
documentary. I saw them put together.
That's a lie. That's a
Fucking
lie.
dinosaurs.
You know what?
That's
I was
a
going to watch
lie.
that documentary, but I got bored.
He's gaslighting me.
That's a lie.
I see what y'all doing. Y'all trying to use my logic against me.
There's no logic.
And here's why it
I'm just
doesn't
using-
work.
Yeah, we're trying to
I'm spitting facts.
keto your
Y'all are playing
non-logic.
satirical games.
That's a satirical games. That's not what I think you meant.
That's what I am doing. Yes.
White people will believe whatever. Y'all will believe whatever the fuck they say is fact. Y'all will shoot
But
it
you
the fuck
believe
back
Steven
up,
Spielberg didn't capture dinosaurs.
Which is why every time y'all have a cult,
The
y'all
Illuminati.
believe that some dude is Jesus.
You know what? You're right.
And he fucks
You're right.
your wives and
White
your daughters.
people fall for shit. I will grant you that. If all one needs to do is watch The Vow on HBO.
Yeah,
the current
you saw that shit.
The documentary about the fucking Nexium fucking cult.
No, I haven't seen it.
It is the whitest fucking cult ever.
most cults
you saw
are.
it? Did you watch it?
I've seen the flashes of it. I haven't dug
the
deep
first
and
two
watched
episodes,
it.
Somebody
watch it-
suggested it and he blew it off.
Now
No,
you watch it and you go, "Oh my God, these are fucking
Say this
white
shit was
people who
fucking
believe."
boring, bro. Like it's nothing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Rob. Nothing's happening. Nothing is fucking happening. It's just a bunch of scientists picking over some raggedy ass bones. Nothing exciting is happening. Nobody
Wait,
got shot.
I don't-
Nobody got
I
killed.
think we're talking about
they don't
two
have
shows.
proof of a fucking T-Rex.
I think we got
with
two
a
different
goddamn
shows.
person hanging out of their mouth. No
That's-
shit like that. No fucking action. Just corny ass Argyle sweater fucking caucus ass bitch ass people
Wait,
just
no.
regurgitating facts.
For the whole season.
Nothing's happening.
The Vow?
I don't know what show you're talking about.
We're going to take a break.
Very upset. Trey's very upset.
Shot.
September 17th at the Improv. We're about to drink more whiskey. We're coming right back.
Nigga magic. No, black man.
Hold humble. We're back in a minute.
Question? Comment? Just need to vent? Email us at podcast@praisewhiskey.com.
We're back. Whiskey Brothers Podcast.
Smoke this brisket.
Smoke this brisket.
We should come back and do your job now.
This euphemism.
Your job is to come up with a new way of saying that every time we come in to a second segment.
I love those.
Briskets?
Euphemisms, by the way.
Euphemisms.
I love them. My grandpa has one that makes me laugh. This is my
I
grandpa.
want to make sure you know what euphemism is. That's not like a
How about I give an example?
like a. Okay.
I love euphemisms. You know who holds money well? The Jews.
No. My grandfather has one for like his example for greed. He goes like, so if you're being greedy about something, he goes, oh you won't penicillin with no gonorrhea. Like that's his.
What?
No, you got like gonorrhea, you gotta get penicillin.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah,
His
but
shit is like you want it with
you
no.
just want free.
You wanna get it
just
the
want
easy
free
way.
You're being
penicillin.
greedy.
You want to get it the easy way. That's wow.
You want all the penicillin with none of the gonorrhea.
Yeah. So stupid. He'll just say that.
You want all the chemotherapy
And no
but
cancer.
none of the cancer. Look at you, greedy.
Your greedy ass.
Greedy.
Yeah.
Want to lose your hair? Your fingernails fall out?
Got people walking
Greedy
5K for you. And you ain't even got no damn
Skinny
cancer.
without the exercise, I understand.
Yeah, right.
That would make sense. But
I love those.
You want all the feet, none of the diabetes.
all the vaccines with none of the smallpox. I got you. I got you,
Greedy.
Grandpa. That's
All the
greedy.
blankets and no smallpox.
That's the Just depends on which side of the ocean you're talking about.
That's right.
Yeah. What was the?
History's different
God, we forget.
in different places. What
Story.
happened? What happened? You want to do that?
I believe you had a story, Trey.
Oh yeah, I was gonna. Yeah. He's got a story.
Oh,
I was gonna ask him though what it would take to what would it
Oh,
take to
yeah.
convince you
All
that
right.
there are dinosaurs, that dinosaurs were
thing.
real. Just give me ABC.
I'm probably over my head in this.
Uh-huh.
In this
Fair.
strong disbelief.
I admit your. I appreciate.
and I can admit that. But it's
Your-
my
your
right
awareness.
to not believe.
It is.
certain shit.
It is.
You want all the fossils with none of the dinosaurs.
That's the all the museums with none of the dinosaurs.
I don't know. I'd say this. It had to just be some evidence that.
Well, we just have had to
convinces
have missed one. It would have to come tromping out of
It-
the forest.
me. It just be. It's 100% selfish and silly, but it had to just be something that convinces me.
Okay.
Just meaning, I don't know what that is in particular. Like
Yeah.
I've told people, I don't think Michael Jackson did none of that stuff to those kids because he was acquitted twice.
Okay.
So you can use all of the information in those documentaries, but it's like, hey, they use all of this in court, and he was acquitted twice.
Two judges let Michael
Yeah.
Jackson off the hook, and Trey buys it.
Well,
Fucking
here's the
a
thing.
billion scientists.
But here's the theory: black men don't go to. You're not supposed to go to court twice. Every black man that's been to court twice for a major crime was convicted. Right? OJ, double murder, goes back, stealing his own shit, gone. R. Kelly goes to court twice, same shit, goodbye. Michael Jackson twice, walked twice.
Moonwalked twice.
He didn't fuck nobody. That's all I'm saying.
He
And,
moonwalked twice.
and they use that documentary and all, and I'm like, yo, you're gonna have to show me more than that than what they used in court.
You
that he
just
was
you're
acquitted
right.
on.
You just got
That's
weird,
all I'm saying with
you
the
just got
dinosaurs.
weird criterion, homie, that I don't understand.
Show me
that's,
something.
That's fair. I couldn't possibly clear your hurdles.
Even though, fuck it, I'm done. I just
You're
you
right.
know,
No, that's
the
that's
insults are
So
ridiculous.
until a Neanderthal goes to trial twice,
You win.
he's not going to believe it.
What?
Pithecus man.
I just mean it's got to be more evidence than what I've seen
Australopithecus.
before.
What's your story, Trey?
Well, wow, you guys really Byron Allen set me up here, but it's all good. It's a layup or whatever. So, but we all know about the deal with the Kyle Witten cunt or whatever fuck his name. I can't remember what his name is. The 17-year-old kid.
The kid with the rifle.
Oh, that little
that did the
little
shit, right?
bag.
And it was all this stuff came about.
Wait, is this a happy story?
It's a true story, but it's kind of, we'll see. It's connected to how this guy is shooting at went to a protest.
Ooh.
I think that's perfect for this. So this guy, the shootings at the protest, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of people are outraged, going crazy, and
I've heard,
as well as they should be.
I've heard tale.
And the thing is that a lot of people don't know that, like, this is not a new thing. Like, it's not a modern thing. Like, this has been around.
The song's
forever.
only so long.
Okay, it's been around forever. So I'll get right into it. Oh wow, this is kind of long.
That's just me
It's a
fucking
long
with you.
article.
Take your
Okay.
time. I'll put it on
podcast
loop.
is only
I'm
so
literally
long,
being
too.
a dick.
But I saw this article that is in connection to this thing. It's this,
Okay.
So this guy talking. He's like, protests, an exercise of the First Amendment is like such an American pastime. It's like as long as baseball. The other thing that's another American pastime that's connected to the First Amendment is shootings at protests. Footage of hosing and bombings against people during the civil rights movement in the 50s and 60s may persuade you that all attacks were from a place of malice. But a 1951 incident probably convinced you otherwise. June 12th, 1951, Daryl Frogton was putting together a rally for social justice for the lynchings of 2 teenage boys in Irwin, Tennessee.
Okay.
Flyers and various announcements were made throughout the town to notify people of Irwin that they were going to take the Martin Luther-esque approach to the rally, meaning that they were going to practice civil disobedience.
Sure.
No, they didn't want any trouble. They just wanted to show their support to the
Totally
movement.
fair.
So at 6902 Main Street, the journey begins. People of 5500 marched, shouted. They even exclaimed agony. March, and that some people sung songs like "Go Tell It on the Mountain" and
That's
"We
a good
Shall
one.
Overcome."
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite, Rob?
Yeah, that's
Which one?
Is that your favorite?
I like that one. Yeah.
Okay.
What's the Wade in the Water one?
I don't know.
Wait, yeah.
Who did that one?
I don't know. OJ. I don't know.
It's a good one.
At about 3:36 p.m., it all goes downhill. Protesters were met by anti-protesters. Curses and spit was made all at the marches. Shoving began to take place, but Daryl Frogton insisted that protesters keep marching. Don't stop, he said.
Get it.
They're part of the broken system. And then a chant broke out of people saying, like, a broken system can't break my spirit. A broken system can't break my spirit. And in the midst of the confusion, a salt and pepper-headed, fish-postured man.
Fish postured.
Yeah, he was like an old, baggy
Like
body.
S-shaped.
Yeah.
Yeah, saggy, soggy
Abe
kind of.
Vigoda looking motherfucker.
I got it. The penguin.
Yeah.
The penguin.
Yeah.
This fucking guy hurled a wave of saliva on one of the children of one of the protesters. Right?
Like a. Did he just spit once, or had he been saved?
Yeah.
Did he get like one of those painter's buckets and he'd just been carrying
It's-
it with him since Monday?
It's kind of tricky because the word wave makes you think.
That's what I'm thinking. Like
it
he's
works
just
like oceans. Like
he's just been eating Starburst and carrying a bucket.
one after the other. Yeah.
Just over and over since Monday. Just filling that bucket up, and you can't even look at it when you walk, or it'll spill right over the edges.
Ride these waters, motherfucker.
And he just pulled it back.
Yeah. And it landed on a kid.
A wave of saliva.
Yes. A man later described
Sounds like a 90s rock concert. A wave of saliva.
Wave of
Yeah,
saliva.
that's
Yeah. A man later described as gray and burly reached into his coat jacket and pulled out a firearm and unloaded rounds.
Oh.
He's shooting the anti-protesters. Bullets are piercing through these people like
Right.
a
So the
fucking,
spit didn't even
like
have
the
a
guy
chance.
says, like a hole punching through paper. 17 casualties later.
Oh, God.
After the gunman, later named Ulysses Bennett, was apprehended by protesters and then local police. Bennett refused to speak. He sat silently in the interrogation room, staring blankly into the never flickering light. In walks Frogton, Daryl Frogton walks in to help with the questioning. The police leave them, and he asked them. He goes, "Why, son? Why? Why would you bring weapons to a non-violent protest?"
Ooh.
And Bennett looked away from the light. He looked down. He looked at Frogton, and he says, "My God, Mr. Daryl, I thought it said a non-violent protest. That's why I didn't shoot anybody wearing purple." Broughton exited the room.
What?
And Bennett was later tried and sentenced in a prison in Knoxville, where he served 3 consecutive life sentences.
A non-violent. You know, I'm going to go ahead and call this now. What we just saw could best be described as Malcolm X Gladwell.
That's brilliant. That's
really good.
brilliant. That's brilliant. Revisionist Black History.
Yeah,
that is.
Revisionist Black History. Yeah, I love
Malcolm
that
X
show.
Gladwell.
Malcolm X Gladwell. That's the winner. What are your thoughts on that, Rob?
First of all, I hate to sound like Trey here, but is that bullshit?
This guy shot up a rally
Is that true?
over the confusion of verbiage.
That one letter.
He thought it was
over the
one
end letter.
Yeah.
One letter.
Over the end letter.
Caused a
Over the
fucking
end letter.
massacre.
Literally.
The end letter.
The end letter.
The end letter caused a massacre in Irwin, Tennessee.
Was this was this a
1951.
black man? A shooting?
Yes.
Okay,
It was
well,
a black rally, and it
Yeah.
was white people.
And he shot the white people.
He shot
Yeah.
17 white people.
Because he thought it was a non-violent.
Violet.
Yeah.
I'm going to say bullshit.
And he
I'm
and
going to call bullshit, but it might be the greatest defense of all time.
okay.
And
well,
I would acquit.
That's a strongly written.
I would
that's
acquit
a strongly written
just
fucking
based
story.
on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
3 life sentences.
To be honest, I mean we've all been one letter
Why
away.
did he only get 3 life sentences? He killed 17 people. Shouldn't he get 17?
No, that's what they
Nah,
gave him.
14 of
Or,
those
is, or
people
the
were
white people
assholes.
3/5 a person in fucking
Hey, man.
in Malcolm X
He's
Gladwell's
lucky
story?
They didn't fucking hang him in the street.
Yeah.
They was
the
already
fuck?
marching over 2 lynchings of teenage
Yeah. I
boys.
get it. I get it.
What do you think, Slade?
I'm on his side. I support
You on
him.
that guy's side? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on his side.
I think that is probably not even in the top 5 least likely things I've heard recently. Like that's the world we live in right now. That doesn't even blip the fucking
Yeah.
radar.
I think that's going to be in his book, Black Facts.
That's
Bullshit.
Black facts.
Black Facts.
Black facts.
There was a man who shot 17 people.
You don't
at
buy
a
it?
non-violent. I don't know. Is there any video of it, or did anybody draw a picture? I don't know. I mean, all we have are
Yeah,
the
but here-
bones of the fucking victims.
here's the problem, Rob.
And
That-
those bones could have been made.
Here's the problem,
But
Rob.
anyway.
We have photographic evidence, but it's in black and white,
I
and
see.
that's therein lies the
Like
problem.
an X-ray.
Yeah.
You can't really tell what the people alive are wearing.
right.
Yeah. If it looks like a Prince video, or if
Sure.
it's fucking just, it could be a Benetton
Again,
ad.
I'm on his side. I would
You
acquit.
on the side of that guy?
I'm on his side.
That's
yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah.
I think
Just
it,
for the,
I
the
think
novelty of the defense alone.
I think you know why I think it. You know why I think it didn't happen. Fish shaped. That's why I think it
Fish-shaped.
didn't happen. Fish shaped.
Fish
Well,
shaped.
That's why I think.
That's what they wrote.
Slade, those were the lizard people who, at the time, ran the city.
You can get the whole story. The whole story on shows.com right now.
All right, look, all right, here's what happened, right? This guy, a young black kid shoots into a crowd, and he says it's a non-violent. This is what we're dealing with right here, people. You can go to Infowars.com.
If you
get all
look
the world.
in the periphery of the video, you can clearly see the fish-shaped
All I gotta say is,
individual.
I wear purple a lot. I would have been safe,
And you're not dead.
and I'm not dead.
That's fucking evidence.
so. I would have
No,
been
that-
safe in the
Yeah,
eyes.
you'd have been. Yeah.
I
of,
buy
what
it.
was his name? Ulysses.
Ulysses.
Euless Frogman or
Ulysses-
whatever the I buy it.
Ulysses Bennett, but it's spelled like Ulysses S. Grant.
Yeah, he just
but it's
pronounces it weird.
Ulysses. Yeah.
Yeah, I buy it. I think it's a case.
Yeah.
17.
Well, I'm on Ulysses S.
You know what?
Granted,
The reason I
whatever.
don't buy it, 17 may be a little high because I feel like
Yeah,
he
he
would
had to reload.
he
a
would
few
have been
times.
he would have been a record holder for a moment.
Yeah.
Like it depends on where he fell on the other side of that clock tower kid.
Mm-hmm.
But the records were nebulous for a while. Like
Sure.
it was
Well, it's because it's like
It's a good rookie card.
But
Don't
it's
get me
because
wrong.
it was-
it's strong.
it
It's
was
not what the Asians
Yeah.
did in the 2000s.
Yeah.
Those kids came in swinging. They were
Right.
in the 30s
Sure.
right out of the chute.
But it's because it was in Irwin, Tennessee.
Oh, so the news
population
just
of
got
about-
out. It's been
It was
in a
like-
letter in
well,
a
it's just like
pony
one of those
saddlebag
lost
for the
stories.
last. Yeah.
It's been it's like not lost stories, but it's like a thing that happened that
Unsolved mysteries.
yeah. What?
Of Eunice, Tennessee?
Irwin.
Irwin? Oh, God. Irwin, Tennessee. Yeah, there's probably some fish-shaped people there, I would imagine.
Well, it just meant an old man.
Yeah,
You
I
know
get
how
it.
old people have that.
Yeah, it's okay to
Fish
make
shape.
fun of us. I understand.
No, I
Fish,
was.
oh, that's so ageist. Fish shaped.
Ageist.
All right. Anyway, I made the whole thing up.
No shit. No shit.
I felt like having some fun.
I like how he searched it like he was searching the internet. I had it saved. I had it saved somewhere.
I really didn't write it, though.
I got it. I think it's well written. Malcolm X Gladwell.
I swear to God, that was so good. I'm telling you, fish shaped is the only
That's
clue
what
that
gave
was
away.
in there. I was like, this motherfucker found another journalist who writes like him. That's the.
Yeah.
I go, where do y'all hang out? Is there an online chat group for people with good descriptions of things? That's y'all just had adjectives.
And it's weird that he called him a fish-shaped motherfucker. Which I thought was.
It's
I didn't
right
think
here
you
in the
could-
post.
I don't think
It's
that's
right here in the post.
Yeah, I don't think that's in the AP writer's guide.
I was trying to paraphrase it.
Sure.
Dude, that's fucking great. That is my new favorite thing that's happened this week. Oh, that's so good.
We have to have a new segment called Malcolm X Gladwell.
Yes,
I would go ahead and do it.
this
I'll
is-
sound
this
like
is-
him.
Yes, and occasionally though they need to be real stories that you just make sound weird.
No, fuck that.
Yeah. All right, we got to get out of here. September 17th, the Houston Improv. Me and friends. That's the best I can promise you, but they will all be funny. Everything else is at praisewhiskey.com. Follow us, and soon, if not already, on Twitch.
Yeah, follow us on Twitch, baby.
Start following.
They don't want no problems. Nah.
Music provided by Scarface. Thank you for listening to yet another excellent episode of the Whiskey Brothers Podcast, the world's funniest podcast ever. The Whiskey Brothers Podcast was made in America by Americans, mostly in and around the Houston area. All content copyright the Whiskey Brothers. This concludes our broadcast day. Goodbye.